Everyone starts on Monday. How we love to say this phrase when we are tired of our current life and we want to change something in it. But first, you must understand whether you want to run away from problems or move forward towards a dream. Perhaps you are just tired and stressed, want to escape the daily routine and feel the wind of change. But perhaps you have a specific goal to reach, which can only be achieved by radically changing everything and completely changing your life. Is it like setting sail and discovering new lands? But we put off change until later, coming up with excuses. You just need to make up your mind and take a few steps into the unknown. So, we will tell you about 5 steps that will help you change your life. Step 1. Goodbye to the past. It is necessary to get rid of past grievances of fears, to gain faith in yourself. If a person decides to start a relationship with a new partner, then first of all he breaks up with the former. So it is in life. We decided to change it down with old thoughts and habits. According to psychologists, 3 weeks is enough to acquire a new habit. But why exactly 21 days? In 1960, the American plastic surgeon Maxwell published his book Psycho-Cybernetics, where he summed up his research. He found that after changing the appearance, the patient takes 3 weeks to get used to his new body. Yes, it is possible that in 21 days you will not be able to turn your life upside down. But this is a great time for you to start forming new habits. Increasingly, psychologists say that 21 days is more of a guideline. Some people need much less, and some people need much more. And it all depends on your incentives and motivation. Get rid of things that eat up your time. Do something useful. Get rid of everything that is broken and does not bring joy or lies just in case. Would it come in handy? After all, light and life will be easier for you. Step 2. Find your job or calling. It is often difficult for people to find what they would like to do. They may be dissatisfied with their current job or university choice, but they don't see an alternative. They stay for years in places they don't like. To avoid this, we suggest using the 5 lives technique. Developed by Barbara Sher, author of Dreaming Good. She recommends taking a piece of paper and writing down 5 jobs that you could have with 5 lives. Each of them is a talent or passion that you have but have not realized. Try to implement at least something now. Wanted to be a graphic designer? Find online courses, download the programs you need, and get started. So you will move towards the goal. Step 3. Change your social circle. The Soviet pedagogue and innovator Viktor Shatalov introduced the concept of the green cucumber effect into practice. The idea is that if you put a cucumber in a salty brine, then it will definitely become salty. So a person placed in a certain environment over time will certainly begin to adopt his character of thinking, views on life and actions. You are your life, and even your income is the arithmetic average of 5 people in your environment. It's hard to get rich among beggars or succeed among armchair critics. Scientists have conducted many studies proving the dependence of man on the environment. Some of the most illustrative are the experiments of theology professor James Fowler and sociologist Nicholas Christ Keys, which they described in their book, Connected by the Same Network. The prison is one of the most striking examples of this, when convicts find themselves among hardened criminals. He is not corrected, as intended by law, but becomes more and more aggressive and depressed. Another example, described in the book, in people who are obese in their immediate environment, there will definitely be people who are overweight, and vice versa. In the environment there, people leading a healthy lifestyle will be pulled up, more likely to adapt to sports and proper nutrition. And it's not magic, it's psychology. So decide for yourself what you want to be and what kind of people you want to surround yourself with, and change them if they constantly negatively affect you. Step 4, invent a new version of yourself. How do you see yourself being happy? Maybe in your new life you exercise regularly? Do you read every day? Drink 2 glasses of water. On an empty stomach, you save 10% of your salary for your dreams. Think and act differently. A pen and paper will also help you here. Write down the points. How do you want yourself in a new bright future? Also, if you like to play computer games, you can create your own character and define it with the skills you would like to have. Step 5, don't stop dreaming. Many people are sure that their dreams are just a fantasy, that they're unrealizable. But this is an erroneous opinion. Dreaming of owning your own villa? Yeah, why not? Imagine what it will be like, how many rooms it will have, what furniture to buy, will there be a pool and what kind? Imagine everything down to the smallest detail so the future will seem more real and you will want to move towards it. Learn, but examples of famous people prove that life is never too late to change. The world-famous founder of the company, Mary Kay, worked for a very long time as a sales representative in one company and dreamed of getting a promotion. But when her colleagues, who were much younger, gave the position, Mary was offended and rebelled. She quit her job and decided to start her own business. So, at 45, Mary Kay started life from scratch. She poured her entire $5,000 savings into creams and catalogs, and then hit the ground running. As a result, her company has become one of the most famous. And the woman earned $2.5 billion. J.K. Rowling was a single mother and lived on welfare. She was returned the Harry Potter manuscript 12 times, and only a small London publishing house agreed to go to a meeting, an aspiring writer. Rowling's net worth is now estimated at $1 billion. When Albert Einstein was a small child, it was hard to imagine that he would succeed in life. Until the age of 3, Albert could not speak and suffered from dyslexia. While studying at the gymnasium, he often missed classes, which is why he never received a certificate. To prove to his parents what he really is worth, Einstein prepared himself and entered the Zurich Polytechnic the second time. Albert said, "We're all geniuses. But if you judge a fish by its ability to be elected to a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid."